Well, Reverend Coughlin, I wanted to tell you, now that we're here and settled, one of the reasons that we chose Spring Hill Academy. My neighbor, as you know, is Kimbra. And the first day that we were going to come and just kind of see the program, she asked me where we were going. It was in the summer, and I told her, and she said, "Oh, you'll love them. We work with them at church," and so on and so forth. So tell me how you like it, because we're going to send Mackenzie to preschool there when she gets of age. I said, okay, so we came. And there's usually a time that really makes you feel good about making the decision to bring your child. And I'll show you what that was for us. We were at church, and Aaron was being promoted from one class to the next, and one of his teachers asked him something about Bible texts and so forth, and he said, "Well, I know my ABCs." So she said, "Okay, well, come tell us what your ABCs are." And he said, "A, all have sinned and come short of the glory of God." And he started going through his ABCs. My father, who happens to be a minister, happened to be there that week, and you could not have made his chest any bigger. And of course, after that, he started asking me about the program. You know, he hadn't been to the school yet, and he wanted to know more about it. And at that point, I knew, you know, of course his education was going well, but when his spiritual needs are also being met and integrated in his learning process, that really let me know that I made the right decision. Well, one of the big benefits, and we're a strong component of, is phonics for the kids. Reading is so crucial to everything that they do. And because you have a very strong phonics program and it's integrated really in almost everything that they do, it means success for them later in almost everything else. And I teach algebra, and one of the issues for our kids is they can't read. And so the number crunching and all that, that's one whole separate thing. But when you have to make sense of something and you don't know what that word is, how it sounds or whatever, then you can't even begin in the math part. Reading truly is fundamental for everything. So here, you know, I know Aaron just turned 4. You know, he knows all his letters, his letter sounds, his blends. He's starting on his short words. He's doing great with his reading, and that, you know, he now can start incorporating into his world all the things that he's learning here word-wise. So I really like that phonics is such a strong component. Aaron, at his previous school, which we liked his school, so I don't want to slam them, was a shy student. Now, his personality is not like that, but at school he was very reserved and quiet, and he's not like that anymore. So it says a lot to, you know, for him to come in and he wants to speak to everybody. And when we leave, he has to hug and, "Goodbye, Mrs. Jones, goodbye, Miss Reeser, goodbye." You know, everybody, it takes 10 minutes to leave, and that talks about how comfortable he is in his environment. So that is a positive change for him, because he was not that kind of student before. So he really loves it here. I don't know what he's going to do next year.